I like this perspective.
You like that perspective, sweetheart? Good evening, everyone. Chris, like, literally you arrived before we did. So, like, I'm so glad that you're here. Oh, BT Dubs. I want to show you the picture that Chris sent me today.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
I'm Country.
I made a shirt for him. Chris is the creator of Keto Chow.
Ooh.
Gosh. But one day I accidentally called it Cheeto Cow because I got my letters mixed up and it became a whole thing. So I made shirts.
That's really cute.
Isn't it really cute?
It's really cute.
I know.
It's the color of Cheetos.
Exactly. Right? I killed that.
And before Richard,
right?
That's all that matters.
Yes, exactly. That's what she said. But yes.
Pause.
Exactly. Pause.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, we're gonna wait a little bit for people to join. But hello, good evening.
Like this rogue head over Autumn's shoulder.
Oh geez, Melanie's here.
Hey, Melanie.
Good evening,
hey,
JJ.
So
Hi,
glad you're
Kara.
here.
I'm glad that you're here.
Yay.
Good evening, Melanie. Hello, Dr. Wise.
Hey, Dr. Wise.
Yes.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy
Whack Wednesday, y'all.
Wednesday. A word on our live stream today. Everyone wants to buy them. We explain trademark and stuff. Thank you. I'm not getting caught up like in the mess. No, thank you. I appreciate it. But Frito-Lay has not been to send me a cease and desist. Okay,
right.
Like I can't do it. You're allowed to make them. Look, you guys, you can make them on your own. You just can't commercially sell them.
Hey,
you know?
Cece. Hey. Hey,
Oh,
Joy.
yeah. Cece, my mom said that you guys joined right at the end of the live today. She's like, we both hopped on right as you guys left. And I was like, I mean, too bad. So sad. Joyce is here. Says, good evening, Whack fam. So good to be with you. We're glad that you're here.
Hey, y'all.
Chris said Richard is just background eye candy. Pretty much.
What's happening
That's
right
all
now?
he is.
What
in my
is
life,
happening right
no
now?
matter what.
Richard.
So,
oh, my God.
Hungry Heath is here. Says, hey-oh. How are you doing, Heath?
Hey, y'all.
So we are, I mean, do you hear the tapping?
No.
The wall tapping. Like,
I can't say the word.
It is the most distracting thing ever. He always does that. Tell him to sit down. Okay, guys. So we are here today with a very special mission and message. Gail's here. Says, good evening, Autumn, Amber, and Richard. Hey, Gail. So if you've been watching my lives over on Watch Autumn, you know all about, I've been talking about for the past couple of days, Twinergy. And so I'm so glad to bring it to Watch Autumn Keto. And I have the other half of Twinergy right here. So we wanted to talk about it. Right? So for those of you that don't know,
like the shirt's real.
My shirt's real. Thank you very much. So for those of you that don't know, Twinergy is the name of business that I started, that me and my sister started fairly recently. We've talked about the concept for a long time. We just use the word Twinergy to describe our connection for a while, but we quickly realized that it's like,
Richard, what the hell are you doing?
I'm just looking. He's looking at you. Oh my gosh.
He's like this.
He's paying
what
attention
the world
to teach everyone else. And Chris said, Richard, sit down. Exactly. So,
I see him over my shoulder. Like,
yeah,
what's he
he's
doing?
hanging over
He's
my
lovingly looking at his
So,
wife.
yeah. So, Twinergy is just what, it's described as the coaching practice that we are using to help women, namely, just identify and overcome all the roadblocks in life that are holding them back. So for us, for everybody on the WAC channel, that's weight loss, like at least that's one of them,
Yeah.
For me, that was definitely the main one, but my sister also helps, women with like self-confidence and self-love and things like that. And we really determined that we were doing the same thing, just in different outlets. We were encouraging, we were facilitating, we were coaching development,
Yes.
I am so mad with how much this keeps skipping.
Is it because of the process?
Turn that off. Yeah, sorry. I don't know whose it might just be because of
turn my Wi-Fi off.
The Wi-Fi. No, I'm not saying that's because of that. I'm not saying that's it. I'm just saying I don't know why. It is the same. It is the same. It is the correct network, everyone, before we ask, right? So, yes. So let me say good evening. Hi, Rashana. Good evening.
Hey,
everyone that has
y'all.
joined. Good evening, Matreya. Good evening, Barry. Glad you're here.
Hey, Barry.
Joy said peekaboo, Richard. Pretty much, you guys.
Right?
Like that's how it's going. Okay, so hopefully, hopefully that helped. Chris said, like I learned 2 weeks ago, speed test before you start to stream. But my whole thing is, Chris, what would that help? Like if a speed test was like, you have crappy speed, how could I change that at that point? Like, What can I do to fix? What can I do to fix it? Keto College said, I heard Tony Gaskins mention Amber the other day. So specifically mention my sister. If you don't know who Tony Gaskins is, that's a whole other thing. But that's pretty awesome. But we're here today to talk about Twinergy. And just to let you know that we actually have a masterclass coming up in about a little less than 2 weeks.
9 days away.
Exactly. It's next Saturday, November the 14th at 1 p.m. Eastern, right? So the title of our masterclass is called From Struggle to Success, How to Get Out of Your Own Way and Finally Make 2021 the year that you start living the life you deserve, right? And so
in that order.
And in that order, right? And so what we're going to be talking about really,
hey, Holly, good evening.
Goal setting and self-improvement and just starting to take action and actually accomplish things,
Yes.
And a lot of us talk about that's what we want to do, but we rarely do it. But see, that's the thing. I'm so glad so many people in this community, you are taking action. You are making it a point to make yourself better by fixing your relationship with food and working towards your goal. So we're just encompassing that in all areas of life, not necessarily just weight loss.
Big facts.
I know, hashtag big facts. Miriam's here, says, hi, pretty ladies. Hi.
Hey, girl. Rashana already got her ticket in the bag. It is secured. All the cartwheel emojis.
Yes, exactly. And thank you so much. And I'm so excited. And Rashana, you should be excited because we're also announcing that there is a special right now. So anyone that purchases a ticket to the masterclass, the link is in the description box below of this video, right?
Go.
Anybody that purchases a ticket,
open a separate window
to the masterclass in the next 24 hours. So we're catching all you people on hashtag replay. Go ahead and give me a hashtag replay right now. If you're
watching this on replay, it ain't too late. You are still have a chance to be entered into the drawing for what?
A $25 Amazon gift card.
Just for purchasing a ticket to the best masterclass you'll have ever attended. I'm just going on the record and saying it now.
Whoa, okay. Just like the best ever sandwich buns. Y'all know how I feel about hyperbole, okay? Like, I'm not saying it's the best ever masterclass you've ever attended, but I do know that you will leave having a better plan of how to attack your goals in 2021 than when you got there.
Absolutely.
That's all I'm saying. And so plus, just to incentivize you and get you as jazzed up about the masterclass as we are, we're offering, a raffle of a $25 Amazon gift card to everyone that purchases really before Thursday's over,
Yeah.
And also don't worry, Rashana, Beth, everyone that's already bought a ticket, you'll just be like lumped
grandfathered in.
Yeah, that's exactly the word I'm looking for. Grandfathered in to the drawing. So be on the lookout for that as well. So
hashtag not replay. Everyone is saying who's here live. We appreciate you being here in real time.
Exactly.
Who's buying a ticket? Get in the comments and put a cartwheel emoji if you already purchased a ticket, because I need to know who's going to be turning up with me on next Saturday, the 14th. But today,
I'm sick of y'all. Mom said, Amber and Autumn, I was just watching y'all make that keto, the Chinese food episode. Wasn't that so fun?
That was when you
so
could go
to restaurants, you guys?
That was so fun.
Like, I mean,
that was so fun.
How long ago was that? So,
but today, while we're here together, we're going to be sharing with you guys some of the books that we have recently read that we've enjoyed, that we wanted to share and pass along with you. And we want to know, are you guys reading any self-development books at this current time? Have you read any in the past that are like jewels that you're like, oh yeah, y'all have to check this book out. Put this, because I'm always a fan of adding new books to the repertoire. But we wanted to share some books with you guys today to motivate you, to get you in the mindset of self-development and to like jazz you up.
Yeah, because that's, that's the purpose of Twinergy. It's just self-development in a general aspect, and really what you'll find is that self-development will help you attack the areas of your life that you need to address. And so we wanted to share with you the books that have been responsible for, giving us the largest leap from you. What are things that we might not know?
Amber, I just love your nails. Thanks, girl. So what had happened was, I'm missing a thumbnail on this hand and a pinky nail on this hand. The struggle is real, but these 8 fingers are thriving.
It's disgusting.
They are press-ons. I will let you guys know now.
I am putting a link to
but I appreciate it.
masterclass
in the comments.
chat right now.
In the chat.
Yeah, so it's in the chat right now. So it's in the description of this video, but it's also right there in the chat as well. So
I would love to have you
open a separate window
at the masterclass. We actually have like on the Autumn's dual screen, we have like the counter of how many tickets have been purchased right now. Like the joy that my heart would feel seeing the number go up in real time.
It's almost like one of those like call-in marathon things where the thermometer keeps going up. Like
this is next level life hack, motivation, inspiration.
Chris said, wait a minute, where did Richard go? I'm sad now. I mean, I don't know.
He's round sad corner.
I was like, I'm not sad.
A book, let's get into the tea.
Yeah, let's get into the tea.
A book that I just recently finished that has and will be in my rotation of books from here until the end of time. You Are a Badass at Making Money. Now, I got the concept of reading the You Are a Badass series from Autumn, who read You're a Badass.
I listened to let's skirt
Audible.
Don't read, you know. So I listened to You Are a Badass at the recommendation of someone else that I saw on Instagram, and I was like, I've been wanting to get into them books, you know. So let me just listen to You Are a Badass, and that's one of my books, you know, that we're talking about. You Are a Badass. It's specifically for women, but it once again just talks about unlocking your own power to accomplish the things that you said you wanted to accomplish.
Hey, Dre. So I'm specifically always been like bad with money in the past because I'm not claiming that for my current and future. So I wanted to do the work and educate myself on how to properly manage my finances, all the while ushering in positive vibes so that all the riches that are already mine can head towards me at this moment.
And we'll know what to do when we get them, you know?
In that order. So I picked up You're a Badass at Making Money. I love the way it's written. Jen, she has just like
Sincero, that's her name.
Has like the best writing voice. Like it's just so like engaging and funny and educational all at the same time. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. So You Are a Badass at Making Money.
That's a great one. And also the predecessor, You Are a Badass.
Both.
Both excellent books. Another book that I completely forgot about until I actually saw sitting right here with my sister is The Alchemist. Now, you guys, my college friend has been telling me to read The Alchemist for literally over a decade.
Hey, Phyllis. Hey, Dre.
And I was just like,
hey, what's up, y'all?
Yes, I was just like, okay, I'll get to it. And then before you know it, them Audible credits start stacking up and you're like, I got to spend these on something, you know? And so I recently, just earlier this year, I listened to The Alchemist. His voice is dope, if you don't know who that is, right? But really just the lessons and the metaphor in The Alchemist, like through the themes and like the narrative that it was told was just so engaging, so interesting, but so extremely clear on the points that you were supposed to get out of it. And it was amazing.
And it's not a long read. Like it's a quick go. Even if you're listening to it or reading it, it is a short, straight to the point, but definitely like jewel dropping.
Yeah, it's got to pack a big punch. It's not a big book.
It is an amazing read. So
Vita's here, says, hello, twins. Glad I made it. I'm glad you're here too.
Hey, Vita.
Rashana says, will you have a list of books in the class? Why, yes, we will. So
who will all be there? ? Who's getting their ticket during the contest? So you have 24 hours. Do you have to do it in this very moment? No, but after the live, hey, why not? Because
while you're watching on replay.
While you're watching it on replay,
yeah.
Secure the bag.
Yeah.
The link is in the bio.
Yes, absolutely. Well, description. Link in bio is more of Instagram terminology.
And it's like thought terms.
Oh my gosh. Okay, third book.
Are we really buffering?
I don't know if we're buffering so much as like maybe it's just our slow internet speed, but they can see us.
So a lot of people, okay, confirmed. I bought my ticket. Yay. A lot of people are saying that they're busy that Saturday. So will we have a replay option?
We're probably not going to do a replay, but we might add on an additional master class, like at a different day. It'll be the same material so that everyone gets the same material, but we'll add it on at a different day and or time so that, you know, people that, you know, can't come to this one can attend the other ones.
Yes, there's a little buffering. Damn it. Okay. The next book, Relationship Goals by Michael Todd.
No, I've never read this one.
So y'all know I'm single as a dollar bill out here in these 2020 streets.
Man, we all know.
Let's just take a moment on that. Like, we can just like really just bask in that.
We can just take off running.
Yeah, just for that.
Single out here
in these 2020 as a dollar bill, single as a dollar bill. But I am not hopeless.
Man.
I am still remaining hopeful that my bae is on the way.
Oh, that's a rhyme.
And in preparation for said, I'm getting my life together by reading up on all the ways that I can be my best when entering my relationship, #relationship goals. So Michael Todd is a preacher. His church is in Oklahoma, and they're like I don't want to say non-denominational. I think they're Christian, but I'm not sure. But bottom line is he wrote a book, and it's the bomb. Ticket purchase, Melanie says. Okay, cartwheel emoji. Yes, sis. Okay, we're like stuck.
Yeah, I think I also have a lot of internet windows up, so I'm just closing them.
She always has a lot of internet windows up.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah, shout out to everyone who got a ticket.
Yes, Kathy P says your bae is on the way.
In the name of Jesus.
Amen.
So this is a book. It's also a really short read, but it's very entertaining and easy, like a page turner. So dropping some jewels while giving some personal examples of his life and his relationship. So I definitely love relationship goals. Highly recommend.
Mom said Pastor Michael Todd is flames emoji.
Check him out on YouTube. He has hella videos.
Yeah, and he has a lot of energy. I watched that one sermon that you sent to me. It was on Easter, I think. It was really good.
He has a series on YouTube channel called Relationship Goals, and that's where the book came from. The series of sermons that he did. So definitely.
Now, next, I will say,
shout out to everybody who's already got their ticket in real time. Y'all ain't playing.
Absolutely.
We will see you next Saturday.
We will also be seeing you with this drawing that
we're
going to do eventually. I'm so excited.
If you're on the fence about about coming, like,
get off the fence
and come on over to this side.
Yeah, like we want to see you. So
we would love to have you.
So Rashana said you're gonna have to change that video on the Twinergy site because now it won't be the last class of the year. I know, right?
Well, maybe still possibly, or maybe not, but we will have to maybe change it. You're right, Rashana.
Chris said to Mom, speaking of fire, you give a man a fire and you warm him for a day. You light a man on fire and you warm him for the rest of his life, which will be shortly after you've lit him on fire. I can always depend on Chris for just the zingas.
Yes.
Okay, so finally, the book, my last book that I'm going to talk about.
Definitely.
That the book that single-handedly changed my life was Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. I think Kiyosaki. So I don't know who this book is.
Sorry, I am quarantined till the 17th. Vita says.
I don't know. Well, it's virtual.
Yeah,
like we're not getting together.
Yeah, this is virtual, guys.
Yes.
So hopefully you won't be doing anything else because you'll be at home, so you can attend.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, virtually. So Rich Dad, Poor Dad, it just so many life lessons, right? But the thing that was so interesting about it was that, because, you know, I've heard that book, the title of that book for such a long time. And I'm just like, how do you have two dads? Like this man would talk about, I had two dads, you know, I'm like, how does that even work? But really he was talking about his actual biological father and then his best friend's father, who kind of did play such an integral role in his life.
Joyce said Barry has that book.
Oh, it's amazing. Like, and so he talks about, like, basically it's entrepreneur mentality versus the employee mentality, you know, and it's what each dad was taught to value and therefore what he teaches his son to value. And so, you know, Robert Kiyosaki got to watch it in real time. He got to watch an entrepreneur, you know, and take risk and take chances. And then he got to watch a conservative person that's like, just go to college and get a good job and keep your head down. Like he was seeing both of these at the same time. And he just saw, he got to choose which path he wanted to take, you know? And in that are just so many life lessons about having a choice and about how, you know, you go through life thinking you don't have a choice. And that's what keeps a lot of people down, and just realizing that there is another way. There, you can either be the rich dad or you can be the poor dad. It's up to you. So like, I mean, that book was that single-handedly changed my life. So, but
That's a
I would
good
also,
one.
I would also like to say though, don't at me if the books that single-handedly changed my life don't change your life, because a long time ago, Matt from Keto Connect is also into self-improvement, and he talked about this book, Mastery, that single-handedly changed his life. And I was like, oh, I'm going to read that book and then I'm going to get it too. I listened to Mastery and I was like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. How does this book change your life? So it just goes to show, like, that is not a one size fits all. Like, find the voice and the message.
Master E, Chris says?
No, Master, like a rapper. No, Mastery. And don't get me wrong. It's the concept is like sticking with something until you get it. You know, like in this society, we're all about instant gratification and man, like, I just want to do a lot of things, but I don't really want to hone in and master one thing. But that's truly where you find the freedom is in the mastery, You're right. Don't read the book. I just told you that. No, I'm
That's
just saying.
all. You don't need to read
the book. But I was like, wow, I can't believe that book had such a profound impact on him. And like, it just did nothing, So Rich Dad Poor Dad might not do anything for you, but just, test out the water.
Everybody's in the comments vouching for Rich Dad Poor Dad. I ain't gonna lie. I see it. Chocolate. Rashawn said at one point, Master P changed my life. Let me hear you say.
Exactly. Mastery, not to be confused with Master P. JJ said, Autumn and Amber, will the class be in a Zoom setting? Yes, it will be Zoom. So 1 p.m. Eastern. So JJ, for you, that's what, like 10 a.m., So yes, we'll make sure you get all of the information that you need.
Definitely. There will be email following up to those who make a purchase tomorrow.
Yes. Tonight, the email will be tomorrow.
The email will
Eastern
be
Standard Time. You're right. Not Eastern Daylight, Eastern Standard. Okay, Hemi, what's the last book that you want to share with the folks?
Well, I just have to piggyback. I hate that. Off what Autumn said, because the season of learning and development I'm in my life is like all things money related, only because I need to master this area. So it's an Old Faithful. I mean, just flat out Old Faithful. I mean, Dave, you either love Dave or you hate him. There is really no in between.
Chris said, I bet the last book is Goodnight Moon.
Total money makeover. And so I'm in a point to where, at one point I was like dead.
Who cares? We're all going to die with debt anyway.
Now I'm like, gosh, I wanted to pay off every red cent so bad. So I'm getting the knowledge straight from the guru himself. And so I know it's like a staple, but I'm just really starting to turn the page on that. Definitely have an update for you guys. So as you can see, plus the Audible subscription that I have is like rampant with unread books.
Exactly. Miriam said Harold and the Purple Crayon. Come on now.
Y'all are showing out.
Exactly. Vita said I made my purchase. Absolutely.
Yay, Vita. And I'm sorry you had to shut down the center. She said she had to close down the center.
Oh no, the daycare center again. Oh, no.
I got COVID tested actually 2 days ago. 2 days ago here in Kentucky, and the line was like 2 hours long because we're having spikes in so many parts of the nation. It was 2 hours long. It was my first
back negative, praise God.
It was my first time getting tested. So I was like dreading it. It was uncomfortable. That's the word to use, but it wasn't terrible. Results did come back last night as negative. Thank the Lord, but definitely be safe as opposed to sorry.
Joyce said, how do I join at 1:30? Joyce, it's going to be a link. So you're going to be able to click the link and hop right into the meeting no matter what time it is, Yes. So yes, we can't wait to see you there.
Yes.
So those were
y'all ain't playing. Y'all getting y'all tickets to the masterclass, sweetie.
I know, right?
I'm so excited.
So those are just some nuggets, some books, and like I said, we have plenty more. So Rashana, yes, we will have like an exhaustive list of the books that we recommend. But now, like, has anyone read a book in particular that you think we should know about?
Joyce says we love Dave Ramsey. I know, right? Like I said, he's pretty
straightforward.
Yes, he is. Yeah. So I actually am appreciating and learning from his discipline.
Yeah, that's what's up. Vita said, I've been tested 3 times and I'm getting tested on Friday. That's crazy. I think, one of the things that surprised me, that I learned about you was that I realized like your spending issue or like, your issue with your finances, that was the closest mirror that she'd ever been able to understand how I am with food,
Yeah, for sure.
It's about wanting to be better in a certain aspect of your life. but not always making choices that align with that, you know? So it's like, I say I want to lose weight. I say I want to get my relationship with food better, but I'm always stopping for fast food and I'm always eating, you know, bad things. And it's just like, so like, why aren't you taking the actions that align with what you said your goals were? And, you know, Amber's the same way. She's like, I want to get my debt under control. I want to get my finances. Oh, but Macy's is having a sale, you know, and I'm just, and so,
Sephora.
Yeah. And so it's so funny because, you know, to Amber, you know, to me, Amber's like, just stop eating. Just don't eat bad. Like what is
not
the
anymore?
issue?
I did say that. I don't say that anymore.
No, but to me, I was just like, just don't buy anything.
I
like
know.
you stop. Why? Don't even look. Don't even go. Like, why are you doing that to yourself? You know? So I really think that we've kind of come closer in understanding, having empathy to being like, I can understand how that would be a struggle for you, you know, what it looks like to say you want to do something, but your actions not always align with it. And so, but we can challenge ourselves to be better and we can give ourselves strategies to combat things, you know?
Strategies.
Do breathing exercises, distract yourself, click out of the box, you know, just little
put the stuff in the cart and then exit
like
out.
that.
Then unsubscribe from the emails so you don't get all the abandoned cart emails.
Exactly.
I mean,
Cut your cart off.
Yeah, I've gotten a lot better, guys. I've gotten a lot better.
Yes. I mean, it is.
We got some book suggestions up in here.
Yes. Keto College says
Superhuman.
Dave Asprey is a great book about health. What is that one guy? It's like this black guy that like used to be really overweight, and then he like does all these militaristic challenges and stuff like that. Like,
yeah,
you know that guy?
That he was abused as a child.
I don't want to be him. I mean, good for him. I'm not that savage, but I was just, you know, like there's some crazy things. Joyce said, I hope I got it right. Let me know if you got the payment. I will let you know, Joyce, after we check it. I had to close that once again. I had to close out all the windows because I didn't know if that was making the internet run slow.
Cece says, this is so good, ladies. Oh, thanks, boo.
Thank you. This is the exact sort of stuff that
will be happening at the Twinergy Masterclass.
Yes, exactly. David Goggins. That's his name. Yeah, that's a lot. So.
Richard Chess. Preach, ladies. Somebody get Autumn's husband.
Exactly.
Like literally, with my brother-in-law, lost his mind.
Joyce said, I use the envelope system. Only cash. When it's gone, it's gone.
The discipline, Joyce. I am with it.
Kathy said Richard is lurking in the comments. He also said, I'll be there.
No,
it's for women.
No.
Yeah, we're narrowing in on our calling here, on our audience, okay?
You'll be there in moral support, and we just love you for it.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Behind every good woman, there's a good man just peeking over her shoulder, like trying to get in the frame.
Lord help this man.
Yes, exactly. So, do you want to talk more self-development? Do you want to go home at this point? I mean,
she's kicking me out, y'all. I've been here for over 60 minutes. She wants me to leave.
Yeah, you guys don't realize, like, before even, Whack Wednesday started, Amber has been here. First of all, we keep sit on the Food Network in this house, like it's diners, drive-ins and dives. It's like all these other shows. So like, we don't let it phase us the way that I didn't know like an inexperienced watcher would. So we just have on in the background Carnival Eats, where this guy just goes around to all these carnivals. And
Kathy says, yes, I have a good man in my corner.
Yeah.
Kathy.
Dr. Watt said, please let me know if and when there will be another time. Thanks in advance. Absolutely.
We got you, sis.
Gina's here, says, good evening, everyone. Sorry, I'm late. Well, I'm glad that you're here. Also, shout out to Gina for buying a whack.
That order that just came that she came in. Mm-hmm. We see you, Gina, girl.
Yes,
the support is real.
Once again, limited quantity while supplies last. All of the wax swag is gone. Like once
liquidation.
It's gone, liquidation. It will not be back. So get yourself your wax swag box before they're all gone, So
and then show up in the masterclass with your wax swag on and represent the whack fam. We gonna shout y'all out at the masterclass. Who's going to be there? We see y'all in the comments. So we just had Carnival Eats on y'all, in the house, just like not even paying attention. And here my sister is yelling at the screen. Oh my God, that looks good. Oh, I love food. I would love to try that. I'm like, what are you? Pan dipped corn dog. Y'all, I have a thing for
Amber loves corn dogs.
The batter. I saw the way the batter was made and I'm in pure shock. Like, I love carnival food. Like, I cannot, our tradition is to go to the fair every year. We've been going to the fair together for years.
Oh my God. Beta said, Who Moved My Cheese by Spencer Johnson. That is a great book.
I never read it.
That takes me back to like college inroads. Days. They told us
Inroads
to
still exists.
I know, right?
Googled it.
Who Moved My Cheese? That is such a great book.
Dina, shout out to that.
Yeah.
Great suggestion. Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins.
Yeah.
Can't Hurt Me. Okay,
Yeah.
I want to check that out. Gotta peep that.
P. Denby says hello from Connecticut. Glad that you're here.
Hey, P. Denby.
So yeah, we were just talking about our love of corn dogs, and she was. I mean, I thought she would have never seen carnival food in her entire life.
I've never seen the show until today. I mean, my mouth was watering. I was like, this is unfair. I'm hungry.
Chris Bear said Highway to the Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins. No, David Goggins. I could see where you get that confused. I actually heard a Kenny Loggins song on the radio yesterday. I'm All Right. That is my jam. Kenny Loggins had some bangers. So
yes.
But yes, it was. So yeah, she's been over here for a while watching and yelling at the television about carnival eats and things like that.
Mom says, if I ever get married, I'm having carnival food at my reception. Fight me. Y'all get my mother.
I would
out the
love
comments.
for you to have carnival food at the reception. Who's gonna make it? And it's just gonna smell like grease, though. We're gonna have to.
It's gonna smell like funnel cake.
Yeah, exactly. It's just gonna feel smell like funnel cake. But either way, that sounds amazing. So, Matreya says we can make an almond flour coating with 1-on-1 flavors cornbread extract for corn dogs. They're not bad. Can you deep fry them? I don't know how that works. So.
Y'all, I'm pitiful because I'm like, give me the full fat, the real thing.
Yeah, of course. She wants the real thing.
On my break, so happy I caught your live. I know, right? What up? No, I'm time for to go. I want Richard to come in and round out the live with his WAC fam. But thank you guys so much for everyone who purchased a ticket in real time.
Yes.
Y'all are the real MVPs.
Yeah. Give me hashtag real MVP if you bought your ticket right now.
If you bought your ticket, and if you're thinking about it, stop thinking about it and be about it, because y'all the real MVPs.
And more.
And so much more. Yeah. And if you can't make it this time, there will be a next time. There will be a next time.
We'll make sure that everybody, because we want to.
There'll never be another first last though.
Exactly. But there will be an additional one. And this isn't a one-time thing. This is the first last of the year, but 2021 the world is our oyster, we are committed to sharing the message of self-development and improvement.
For life.
Yeah, with everyone.
Stitch Couture says real MVP.
Yes, Hera, I'm so glad.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Chris said to Mom, I've never had carnival food. Growing up, it wasn't something we could ever afford, so I don't have an emotional attachment. No, we didn't get into it as adults. Either.
We didn't get into it till we were adults.
Till we could actually afford we could buy our own carnival
ticket.
Food. Because you're right, $9 for a corn dog to like a single parent is no.
And so when parking used to be $8 a car, so we would all get in the trunk of the car, in one foul swoop. We're gonna park at the lot across the street that's for free. Yeah. Then we're gonna all get into one vehicle, and then we're gonna enter the gate.
Clown car it
for that one car price.
Yeah. No, I mean I remember we used to have a carnival right over in the church parking lot near my grandmother's house. And every year we used to beg Aunt Beverly, and I'm talking about beg Aunt Beverly to buy us a one of those bracelets for unlimited rides. And it literally felt like we won the lottery every year we got a bracelet. And then, I drive past that, that carnival these days, last year before, bracelets are $9.
Yeah.
And I was just we literally thought they were $1 million. And so
the struggle as
a kid was real.
Joyce says hashtag real MVP. Rayshana says hashtag real MVP. I am here for round 2. Kathy says,
yes,
we see you, sis.
Absolutely. Trey said book recommendation, The Happiness Advantage by Sean Anker.
The Happiness Advantage.
Rayshana said roasted corn and funnel cakes. Okay, so on the particular episode we were watching, they made this roasted
it wasn't
corn
where did it come from? It was I
don't know what fair it was.
No, I'm talking about what continent.
Oh, it was Colombian.
It was Colombian street corn, guys. Oh my God. It was the roasted corn, the sweetness of the fresh corn. It was
and they cut it off the cob. Y'all know I don't like to bite into stuff. They cut it off the cob and then they covered it with the cheese and with the sauce, and with the cilantro.
Now fresh cilantro.
Now that was really good.
And just, I'm devastated. It looked delicious. I love
Yes.
roasted corn. So, Birdseye says, Rayshana, when he comes, my son will run him away. Dang, I missed the conversation.
I
I'm
was like, who are
meddling.
we talking
I can't get on the rides because of my migraines. That's deep.
Yes.
Vita says, but I love to eat the carnival. I know, right? So,
Yeah.
love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting my sis as always.
Yeah.
Love you guys for watching this on replay. #replay. #real MVP. After you secured the bag, i.e. a ticket to the Twinergy Masterclass.
I love that was a mouthful.
It's just like
You killed that.
close.
#off the dome. So yes, absolutely.
Love you guys.
Okay, bye. She'll probably end up playing with Milton and Madeline in the background. Like, for the rest of
y'all know how I do when it comes to my niece and my nephew. Well, I have 2 nephews now. Diddy Buggies,
Oh my gosh.
Duty Buds. That's Milton, and Auntie's Sheer Perfection. That's Madeline.
Oh my God, Chris said in other news, I bought an entire sliced up 25-pound brisket to work today for lunch, and all but 6 ounces got eaten. It was yummy. One guy, it was his very first experience with brisket.
Confessions
25
moment.
pounds. How did you even haul that? Like,
Confessions moment. I love brisket.
I don't love brisket.
Brisket is delicious, especially when it melts in your mouth. Brisket. Oh my gosh.
I don't like melt in your mouth meat. I want
But
tough, chewy meat.
No, like just like the buttery, just like. Okay, Cece says, I think the last book I read was Every Little Step by Bobby Brown.
Absolutely not. I can't sleep at night. I toss and turn.
Rewatch this if you guys need the book recommendations.
Yes.
Because
or join us on the masterclass, and we'll give you even more stuff. That we couldn't
Either
even go over.
or. Love you guys.
Richard, I love you. Come down here. So today was a fasting day for me, but I'm not gonna lie. I had a coffee simply to get warm. You guys, I need some suggestions. Like, my hands, my body gets so cold that I can't function, and the gloves don't work. They just don't work. So I literally needed to bring up the core body temperature. So I was like, I got to drink a bulletproof coffee. So I had a bulletproof coffee today, which, I'm totally okay with. It was probably 300 calories, but that's all I've had today. But still, how do I work in my house? Maybe, I think Gail said put the hood on my head or something, but how do I work? I can't even type because my hand is so cold, because I can't feel my hand. Right now, I feel good, but in the beginning, in the early part of the day, I am freezing. So that's all I'm saying. So Matreya said, I finally got my hands on a brisket. I'm smoking it tomorrow. No. Kathy P said, herbal tea, ottoman, a space heater. Yeah, I got a space heater right here. And if I'm going to drink tea, I want to drink delicious coffee. So that's all I'm saying.
Hey,
so.
that was an amazing piece you guys did.
Oh, thank
that
you.
Was awesome.
His encouragement,
That was
you
amazing.
I
was happy to just let you both take the wheel today.
Oh, thank you for giving us an opportunity to bond.
That's what I do.
So magnanimous.
That's what I do.
Oh my gosh, my sweetheart. How has your day been? Electric blanket. Interesting. I need like an electric glove. Like, my body, don't get me wrong, that would be good. But the problem is, even if I had a blanket, I have to peek my hands out from under it in order to type. Like, and in the second that my hand is exposed to air, just freezing. And my husband knows firsthand, because I be trying to touch him all the time, and he literally runs away.
Yes.
But one hand is so much more noticeably colder than the other one, isn't it? I don't know why. I gotta send help.
Keep your bath of warm water nearby. Soak it in there every now and then.
No, exactly. Then I have to dry them off no, that will not work. No, exactly. I spend most of the time soaking and typing. No, absolutely not. So I did have coffee today, and it was delicious, but I did tell Richard, like, I am looking forward to taco tray, especially now that I have my Chipotle mayo. I tried to tell Amber how to make her own Chipotle mayo, and she was like, y'all are doing too much. And I'm like, don't ingest all those bad oils, everyone.
Gosh.
I'm just saying, it's not as difficult as you thought it was going to be.
Well, I know, but everybody, it takes people a while. Imagine talking to yourself 2 years ago about making Chipotle mayo.
I know. know, exactly. You're right.
You would have kicked you out.
But Trey said, want some fingerless gloves. I know. I don't even know if fingerless gloves would help. I have some, and they never seemed to do the trick.
I mean, if you want to do it with typing, you probably have to buy the correct one. Need thin.
Oh, Gina says they make little hand warmers you can heat up in the microwave.
You need like a thin insulated fingerless glove where you can slide a hand warmer in there if you need.
Yes, something like that. So, Kathy P said, I watched you make your mayo in one of your videos. It looks easy. It is. It is super easy.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm so glad I finally decided to give it a try, because you get really caught up in like, oh, it has to be an emulsion and everything has to like blend together. And if it breaks, it can be all separate and oily and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? I don't even want to do it. But when I really looked at the ingredients, and they were already all things that I had, it was oil, it was an egg, it was a tablespoon of vinegar, it was some salt, and it was some lemon juice. And I was just like, if I just waste all of those ingredients, I won't have wasted too much, you know? So I just decided to just do, you know, and I knew I had a stick blender because I had it for some other reason, right? And so I just decided to put it all together and was like, who knows? And then before you know it, it turned into the best thing I'd ever had. And I was like, thank goodness I'm just so glad I decided to do it.
Yeah,
so
I agree. Anything from scratch.
Gail said, yes, I did say to put the hoodie on your head. I do it all the time. I also drink ice cold drinks all day. No, girl, I wouldn't be able to do it. I have to drink warm drinks all day. So Chris said they also make work jackets that have removable battery pack and have little heater elements in them. They're like tiny electric battery power blankets. I know, right? Like that's what I would need. I would need like an electric glove. Maybe they have electric gloves. Oh my God.
I mean, when you think about people who work in the snow.
I used to date a guy that worked at UPS, like out on the ramp and stuff like that. And that is where I first learned about hand warmers, the little packets. Yeah, you shake them up, you put them in your gloves. And I was just like, that is such an interesting concept. They didn't work enough for me. I was like, I'm still cold, you know? But I didn't even know those existed until right after that, you know, or until right up until then. So I know, right? Cece said, I have so many homegrown tomatoes and bell peppers from my garden. I need to make either some homemade marinara or salsa. Yeah, homemade marinara is the next thing that I'm going to work on, but I just don't.
That's the next thing.
Well, because we were watching some cooking show and I was like, oh, it was Miss Brown. I was like, all you gotta do is pour some tomato sauce and some Italian herbs in a pot and then let it reduce down a little bit, you know. Yeah. And there you go. But I don't even eat that enough in order for it to make sense. So
that's true. I think that's when you have to balance out what's important.
Yes. Chris said, yeah, Amazon has several dozen pair of heated gloves. They're like ski gloves though. Oh my God, Amber's just finished visiting the dog, so now she can leave. You're just Madeline, because Milton's downstairs.
Oh, well, that's perfect.
Exactly. So, yeah, but I'm looking. I really have to look into that because but this is a problem I've had for years. Is just when the weather changes, I just get severe cold hand.
Well, also, like you say, you don't take the proper precautions at all.
No, sweetheart. When I'm wearing this in the house. There should not be any other precautions I have to take.
Well, yeah, but over time, I think your body has just got acclimated to you always being never covered.
Just this hand, though? Why not? Why not the other hand? Why not?
Well, see, now they're room temperature.
I know. I talked about how right now I'm not having the cold hand issue, but it's generally first thing, like in the early part of the day.
Your superpowers are kicking in.
I know, right? Like I touch things and turn them to ice or whatever.
Like I'm running out of ideas.
Exactly. So it is what it is. I just wish I could find a better solution because my hand always gets cold. So, Joyce said, I think they have the gloves at Walmart. I know. I'll look into it.
Yes.
Okay, Hammy. Now, Hammy, are you going to come over early in the morning? I feel like we did a good amount of work today, so we can forego our morning meeting.
We gotta have the email ready tomorrow.
Okay, I can commit to that.
Okay, then
independently. Okay, good. Good.
So I don't work till noon, but I work out at. I'll call you after my workout.
Okay. Yep. She's gonna call me after her workout. I know what I'm doing. What workout I'm doing tomorrow is my interval weightlifting. I'm very excited about that. Yay. So yes.
Is there any more cartwheel emojis or real MVP emojis?
No, we moved past that.
Okay, well, I'll get the number tomorrow.
Bye.
Love you guys.
Okay, bye.
Somebody lock the damn door.
Okay, demonetized. Yes, I will. We'll make sure to lock the door. So, no, you can. Just kidding. So everyone's saying bye. I don't care. Okay. So Maitreya said, "Night, all. I'm exhausted. Long work day. Yeah, and you got to be up super early too. So have a good night. Hopefully, we'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay." That being said, really, I really got nothing to talk about. Like, I'm just really excited about Twinergy and about just this expansion that we're taking in terms of encompassing self-development from all angles. Like, it really, I'm excited about it. So.
I'm so proud.
Somebody come get my husband.
I'm just saying.
Well, let me see. We didn't watch anything on TV today. We are in the middle of The Masked Singer. Oh, you know what we watched yesterday, which I still think is really stupid, but we sat through it. Have y'all seen or like even heard of the show I Can See Your Voice? Now, in my opinion, this is Fox just taking the success of The Masked Singer just a little too far. Like, it is a show that is really based on prejudice, okay? It is based on your preconceived notions about whether or not a person can sing based solely on how they look. Like, it's like there's these
I think it's about matching voices to a body too, like voice
based on nothing other than their look, though.
But I mean, yeah, that's pretty true.
Yes, I mean, so look, so basically they have six. We'll call them actors, but they're like six people, and it's like the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, the construction worker, the waiter. You know, they have all these archetype like characters. Think like Clue. You know what I'm talking about? Like Mr. Brown. So, and what happens is there is actually a person that plays the game, and your job is to guess whether or not, like, which of those six people are good singers and which ones are bad singers. So what they'll do is they'll have them come lip sync, and the good singers will be singing to their own voice, and the bad singers will be lip syncing to like a good singing person's voice. So, and then there's just this random panel of celebrities that's supposed to help you figure out whether or not it's really those people singing. And it's like, now she looks that she can sing. You see how she's holding the mic? I bet she could sing. Like, his voice doesn't match. I don't think that's him. Like, based on nothing else than how these people look. There's no skill or like involved because you're just guessing. It hurts. Like,
you're so silly.
I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, it's the same principle as The Masked Singer. They're both goofy as heck.
Yeah, no, and you're right. Those celebrity judges or panel, even on The Masked Singer, they're useless as well. So, but this is even more useless.
It's entertainment.
Like Gail said, is it me or is Richard looking more pumped up in the pecs department? First of all, Gail, keep your eyes off my husband's pecs. Second of all, yes, probably because of them 5 reps that he did while I was in the shower today. You know, secret exercising. Like, that's all he does. No. No.
See, I'm not exercising. I'm
his weak pecs. I know, right? Thank you, Dr. Wise. Those are the words. I mean, that's the face that I made too. It's like, don't you be paying attention to those pecs. So, Gina said, "You're right, Autumn. I couldn't put my finger on why this show was irritating me." Yeah, because there's no point to it. Like, there's just nothing you can do to apply any skill or logic to whether or not these people can actually sing, because it is their job to deceive you, you know?
Well, I mean, you go in, I mean, if you can't dislike that and enjoy The Masked Singer, because they're both idiotic principles. And they're just like a guy in a mask singing. You don't know who, what, when, what, or what. Now,
but at least
popularity over time.
But at least The Masked Singer it's always their voice. It's like it's not based on their looks. It's based solely on their voice. The thing I don't like about I Can See Your Voice is just like, oh, that person looks like they can sing. Like, that's really what the premise of the show is. And I was like, how does one look like they can sing?
Sometimes pitch could be different.
No.
Like, you can get those high notes or low notes. I got you. I mean, I definitely find it silly.
Chris said Richard be like, look over there as he flexes.
Yes. I agree. I think the show is silly.
Yes, but we watched it.
All of those shows are silly.
Yes. Gail said, you forget I'm old enough to be both y'all's mamas. I mean, beauty has no age limit.
Oh my gosh. Gail,
and Richard would say you're only as old as you feel.
Not know my wife, Gail.
So I am jealous and petty, okay?
Still says
all them things.
All the time.
Mom said it's the same as when people say, man, she looks like she can cook. Exactly. There is no looking like you can do something,
No, exactly. But that was the funny ha-ha behind the show. It was
like,
you don't know. He could sing or he could not.
I know.
Waka.
It does not move me at all. It
I agree.
Annoys me.
And all of those shows annoy me.
Yeah,
so
I know. Well, we got to watch The Masked Singer. So there's that. So
you can stop doing that too.
So yes. We're watching it right after this. That being said, oh my God, we've been on here for 50 minutes. Sorry to take up so much of your time, but once again, thank you guys.
Your sister over here all the time.
I know, right?
Takes all the pressure off of me.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Also, don't forget, we go live every single morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern over on my other channel, Watch Autumn. That link is in the description box below. You know what link is also in the description? Is the link to our Twinergy masterclass. But why am I going to leave you hanging in the description when I could just put it in the chat right here? Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Twinkie.
Yeah, I know, right? That's where my mind is right now. Exactly.
Do not hit enter. You hit enter.
Yes. I changed it. It doesn't say Twinkie masterclass anymore. Everyone, have a great night, and we'll be talking to you tomorrow. Okay?
Yes.
Bye.
Bye, all.
Nice.